On this video, we talk to you about Napoli's Mr. X signing, Juve renewing the deal for Alexandro, and Roma make an official bid for Mahrez. What's up, everybody? I'm Marco Messina.
And I'm Michael Cantaris.
And welcome back to Italian Football TV, where we're going to recap all the latest and best from the Serie's transfer market. Since there's been so much Milan news, we'll just bring you the latest. We'll go through Milan really quick because we know we've been going very hard on all their news, but the rest of the teams haven't been going as hard as Milan do, except today with Roma. So Milan have made contacts with Bayern for Renato Sanchez. They asked for him on loan. Bayern don't want the offer that Milan presented them, and Di Marzio says he's unsure if Milan will make another bid for him. Bertolacci to Genoa became official today. Lapadula left Milanello in some tears, and Gasperini did confirm that he will be joining Genoa. And Bonucci and Biglio will meet the team on Monday in China, so they'll finally meet them because we know Milan is already in China. But let's move on straight away to some Napoli news, where De Laurentiis has been hinting at this Mr. X, signing for Napoli this summer. If you don't know, Mr. X is a reference that you constantly hear in Italy for signing who's supposed to be crazy, who's supposed to be really big, he's supposed to be a huge surprise. Milan infamously did this a few years ago. Anyway, he does hint that it's going to be a young player, and Michael, is it going to be?
Oh, what is that?
I'm so confused right now.
K.
Carneses?
Carneses.
Oh, I don't know if he'd be Mr. X. I'd be so happy if Carneses goes there. He'd make that jump to Napoli, a Champions League team. I'd be so excited if he goes there. But I don't think they'd hype him up that much.
I know, I'm just messing around. I don't know. I
wish he'd be Mr. X.
When I heard that it was going to be like a surprise, I was like, this guy Michael's going to wish it was Carneses. Napoli, just since we're talking about them, they scored 7 goals in their friendly today. And the only notable thing is Chiriches scored from half field.
Doveva solo essere spinto in fondo alla porta della Trento, ci prova da metà campo e trova un gol.
This guy's a beast. Let's see if he does that in the Serie A this season. Pretty cool. Fiorentina's Pioli says that Sportiello is actually going to be the first choice keeper at Fiorentina this season instead of Tato Rusano. So a little bit of confusion on this one. We'll see if Tato Rusano does stay at Fiorentina. And Sturato's agent says that Fiorentina really wants Sturaro, but Juventus have told him that he is untouchable. What do you think?
Sturaro should leave. He's not going to break the Juve's lineup. He's probably going to get some Coppa Italia minutes, and that's it. I think Fiorentina, a mid-table team like that, would make him grow a lot. Well, would you want him in Juve's place, or do you think it's better for him to go on loan?
I still sort of believe in Sturaro.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Thank you.
I mean, he's not a great player. He's pretty solid. He's 24. I mean, which is still young, but I think that Lemina is not good. Lemina should go first before Sturaro.
But Lemina's younger.
Yeah, I know, but Lemina, I don't believe it. Even if he jumps up to the age, I don't think that he would be that much better. But yeah, Sturaro probably to Fiorentina would make more sense. But according to his agent, Juve do not want to get this deal done. With Juventus news, Bonucci actually took out a page in yesterday's Gazzetta. The only very notable thing that we take from it is that he did not thank Allegri in the page article, hinting on, adding on to the whole drama of if Allegri is the reason why he left. Juve rejected 70 million euros for Alexandro, and as we said in yesterday's video, we told you this already, and now according to Sky Italia, he's expected to sign a 4 million euros a year contract extension at Juventus.
I'm really rich.
Wow, to be honest, I was really nervous that he really was going to leave Juve to go to Chelsea. But now that Juve's, bulking up that salary, it looks like he's going to stay, and I'm really happy because he's one of the most flawless Juve players this whole season. What do you think about that? Are you happy that he's staying?
I'm very happy. I had a feeling this one's going to happen. If you had to choose Alexandro or Bonucci to stay, who do you choose?
Probably Alexandro.
Wow.
Only because Juve have a lot of center backs, and there's more center backs. Easier to find than left back. Full backs are very hard to find nowadays.
I'm just gonna translate that. Manolas, he wants to join Juve.
I just didn't say that. I'm sure I was gonna say that.
There was a fake Mandzukic interview that was going around today. We posted it saying that this might not be real. Then we got confirmation that it was fake, and then Mandzukic squashed it. We bring this up just to tell you that if you've seen this going around, quotes that Mandzukic said that Bonucci and Dani Alves fought. You know, there was something like Bonucci said he was gonna break his leg, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, Mandzukic said, if I have something to say, I'll just go directly to them and say it to their faces. He's like, I'm not gonna go to a Serbian reporter.
Mandzukic just a mess around.
No good.
He really says it straight up and doesn't hide anything.
Yeah, for sure. PSG aren't willing to let go of Matuidi. Juve's pursuit for Matuidi might have hit a stall on this one. And Lichtsteiner is in contact with Wolfsburg at the moment, but he is not sure that he wants to go leave Juventus because he's happy in Torino. Inter news. So, Inter had a friendly against Nuremberg, and Perisic missed the friendly for what was called a toothache.
Come on, that's,
guys.
At least
we couldn't think of something better than
at least say a calf strain, something. No ACL, nothing crazy. ACL injury. Or just say a headache. Who says a toothache? Come on, that's pretty much saying he doesn't want to play and he wants to leave.
It reminds me of when I read Pirlo's book, and he said that Gattuso sometimes would stab them in the thigh with a fork.
Wait a minute.
And then they'd have to report to medical so that the journalists never found out and say, oh yeah, he's just got like a little thigh problem. A toothache, guys. Come on, we saw the pictures of Perisic off to the side with Inter's
Manchester
training.
United confirmed, right?
Yeah, Manchester. He definitely wants to go to Manchester United. Spalletti says that Inter do like Raja Nainggolan. Of course, who doesn't? He said he's talked to them with the directors of it. But the next news that we're gonna bring you with Roma definitely puts an end to this entire story of Nainggolan, because according to Sky Italia, Nainggolan will extend his contract in the coming days until 2021. He's going to be making 4 million euros a season, and Nainggolan, as he left Roma's offices, they asked him, they said, did you renew with Roma? Of course, he can't say anything. He goes, just look at how much I'm smiling.
Wow, okay, that's awesome. He was doing like Instagram live too with Manolas, how they were both signing apparently, but 4 million, not bad. I think that's the same amount as Buffon that he makes up, but Nainggolan's one of those players, I wouldn't even gave him 6 million. He's one of the best Serie A players, one of the best midfielders in the world, and keeping him in Roma is one of the things you got to do.
A great sign of strength for AS Roma. I mean, so at points, you know, their Mercato has seemed a little bit off, but I mean, keeping Raja Nainggolan definitely shows a lot. Not easy with him being one of the most sought-out midfielders in all of Europe. Fantastic player, a guy that grinds it out. He embodies what Roma should be and should strive to be, and what every player for any team should be doing for their team. Gives 1,000,000%, and I can't praise Raja Nainggolan enough, and I'm so excited to keep him at Roma and see his progression even more.
No, definitely for sure, and he seems very happy at Roma. Can't wait to see him next season.
Tottenham did announce that Fazio officially joined Roma. 3 million is what Roma needed to pay to make it official. The entire deal comes down to less than 5 million, which I think is pretty much a steal for a player who really, I'm not a big fan of him, I'll be the first to admit, but he did do very well last season.
Yes, he's a little bit older. There's a lot of critics on Fazio and what he did. But yes, no,
what
just coming in the Serie A. But he had a great season. I think he had a better season than Manolas last year, and he cemented a starting spot. And I think they should have kept him. Plus Rudiger's not there, so I'm definitely gonna see him starting next season.
I think it's a good deal. 5 million. You don't sign players for 5 million.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would still bet on Manolas more than I would bet on Fazio.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. He just had a very solid season, and he really impressed me. And I feel like a lot of Serie A fans too.
The Mexican defender Hector Moreno did arrive in Rome today, finally, because we know that he signed for Roma officially, but then he had the Confederations Cup with Mexico. He will wear the number 15 for Roma. Unfortunate news actually for Roma, Luca Pellegrini, not Lorenzo Pellegrini, did tear his ACL for Roma.
Here we go again.
We've seen this so many freaking times. He's just a kid, a young man, and he tore his ACL. So unfortunate. Who knows what's going on with the doctors at Roma? Is it just bad luck? Is it a mixture of everything.
It's got to be these Roman doctors. What's going on with them? They're doing something to the players. They gotta check them out. See if they're doing everything right.
He did it in a friendly match. He tore his ACL. Unfortunate to him. Hopefully he comes back stronger than ever. Skorupski did meet with Roma today. They want him to join, but he doesn't want to be the second choice of Alisson. So he's evaluating his options. Very good. He did very well at Empoli. I'm sure there are many other teams. What?
Yeah. Skorupski had amazing at Empoli. It's just funny because they got relegated.
Oh.
But I thought he was very solid. He had some amazing saves for sure, and I think he can be fighting for a spot with Alisson at Roma.
Really?
Whenever I saw Skorupski played, I was always amazed by him.
Exactly, but you wouldn't say to another Serie A team.
What are you saying?
You wouldn't say Skorupski should go to another Serie A team instead of being a backup at Roma.
No, I'm saying he should fight for a spot.
Really?
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
What about Napoli? You just want Catanese at Napoli.
No, it's not even that. I don't know, to be honest.
No?
I think he can fight for a spot with Alisson. He's a good goalkeeper.
Still not sold on Peperina, Napoli.
Yeah, I know.
Goalkeeper. Here is fantastic news for all AS Roma fans. Roma's president, James Pallotta. We love this guy. Honestly, I feel like, first of all, if we met him, we'd kick it off. He'd love IFTV. We'd have so much fun with this guy.
He seems like a very nice guy, outgoing, says it, and he's American too. He's from Boston.
He's so honest, and it's so refreshing to see that. At times, I know he does say stupid stuff to the media, I'm not gonna lie, but yo, everybody does. Yeah. No one's perfect in this world, and I like the way he handles them, and he's honest, and he does mess with them a little bit, and he might have done it today again. So he says that all Roma need are 2 more attackers, 2 more players for the attack, and then they are all set. But he says, the journalist asks him, is Mahrez coming? And he says, who? And then he says, Mahrez, Mahrez? And he's like, I have no clue who that guy is. So is he lying? I have a feeling he didn't understand the pronunciation of it, but is he messing with the journalist again?
I mean, he has a history of messing with journalists. It is kind of funny.
Mr. President.
It's kind of funny how, he messed with them, but I don't know, he doesn't say that much. He was talking about Unas too, that he likes to see him, that he's a young player. Yeah. But let's see, Mahrez, I think, would be very good at Roma. Let's see, Leicester.
We have some news on this deal. Reports that Roma have made a €23 million bid for Leicester's Mahrez. There's some confusion over what Leicester do want. Some sources are saying 50 million, some sources are saying a little bit less. Sky Italia, the most reliable of them all, says that Leicester would actually only want 30 million, which means there's a €7 million difference. And if Roma do sign Mahrez, this is a successful transfer market.
I think so.
Right?
Maybe if they get one more player or something. Mahrez is
I mean, up till this point.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, they sold Salah and Rudiger. Rudiger had to go that one center back had at least. Salah maybe a little controversial, but if they get Mahrez, keep Nainggolan, keep Manolas, maybe one more signing, I think they made pretty solid.
I definitely think so, and I think Lorenzo Pellegrini is going to be a very interesting one to see him develop. Hopefully, a little bit of Raja Nainggolan rubs off on Pellegrini, especially for the national team. But guys, that is all the news that we have for you today. I just remembered shout-outs.
Oh, yes, good call. So we're gonna actually get a shout out from one of the people that retweeted that tweet. Remember that?
All right, this is gonna be live right now.
Yeah, what is it, like 50 something retweets? So you gotta like scroll down or something and pick the best one.
So we did. Whoever retweeted our video yesterday is gonna get a shout out on today's video. All right, we tweeted a lot.
Yeah, we did a lot of content over here.
2 hours later.
Okay. I'm on the post.
Okay.
I'm scrolling. Hold on. Let me just keep scrolling. All right, Michael, you're gonna tell me when to stop. Hold on. Okay. Tell me when.
Okay, keep going.
Don't look. Don't look.
Nah.
Okay, go.
Keep
Bro,
going.
I'm gonna be here for days.
Just keep going.
Yo, my thumb. What are you doing? Are you gonna hit me?
Stop.
Oh, Blue American 26 JT looks like.
Oh, he's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, it looks like.
Don't say anything about Sandro. They're gonna say something about Sandro.
Yeah, Sandro. Anyway, JT at Blue American 26. Thank you so much for retweeting. Again, guys, turn on our post notifications for YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Turn our post notifications on over there too. If you want a shout out in tomorrow's video, we have kind of a long list of people who want shout outs. I promise we're gonna get to all of them. Maybe we'll start doubling up.
Maybe. We'll see. Everyone keeps inboxing us every video, so we'll add them to the list. Don't worry, guys.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, comment below your thoughts, and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao, ragazzi. deflects the question, Mr. Trump.
Deflects?
Mr. Trump. Bernie
Deflects?
Sanders.